So these past few nights I've been having really, really weird dreams, and let me tell you about them. So the other night, I had a dream that some of my friends from different parts of my life came to live with me, and I have a very small room, and we all lived in my room, and there were 7 of us, and 8 people shared our bathroom. It was fun to like hang out and talk with them, but so weird. Last night I had a different dream. I started off at the Statue of Liberty. I was up here in the torch, except instead of her holding the torch way up here, she was holding it like this. So I was like down here, and I met up with a guy from high school and his sister, and they asked me to buy them like a t-shirt and some candy, and then I hung out with them for a little while, and because I got to the Statue of Liberty in a weird way, I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to get on the ferry to get back to like mainland New York, and so, but I was able to because they didn't like check anything. And then somehow I wanted to go home, so I got in a helicopter, and the helicopter took me back to the Statue of Liberty. This boat passed by. It was full of soldiers returning from Iraq, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I started crying. My friend's older sister was on the ship, and she took her shirt off. She had an undershirt on underneath, but she took her shirt off and was like waving it around, and like celebrating the return of the soldiers, and I was like, oh, how cool. And then later I met up with their whole family, and I was like, yeah, I saw her on the boat, and she had her shirt off, and her mom was like, what? I was like, I mean, she had on another shirt, but awkward story right there. I got off Statue of Liberty Island, and I was at like an airport or something, and my dad came, and he was like, Jerry, it's time for you to come home. And so I was like, okay. I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to get tickets to fly home from that airport. So we caught a cab to LaGuardia, and then we bought a ticket, and my dad was weird because he isn't used to flying, so I was like, Dad, let me take care of this. And when we got our ticket and stuff, he walked away, and I was like, Dad, hold on, I have to get all these things organized, and you don't know what to do with security, and rah, 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 rah. And then I hugged the woman who helped us with our tickets because I was just so glad to be getting home. And then I tried to catch up with my dad, but I couldn't catch up with him, and then I woke up and I was like, what the crap. Anyway, weird dreams. I went to New York in May. Bubble time! Bubble time! I'm really excited for tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you why. You should know. Tomorrow is going to be a great day, and I'm going to spend it doing whatever the heck I want, and that means I'm going to be on Skype all day, and I'm going to watch all the movies I want all day, and I'm going to read books that I want. I mean, it's not like that. I just want to cram it all in. Cram it. And I want to finish these 2 books that I'm reading. I've been reading Harry history for a long time. I'm bad, I'm only that far. I want to finish reading this tomorrow too. I'm like halfway through this. Even if it means that I'm like over multitasking and I'm watching movies and Skyping and reading all at the same time, that is fine with me. This is probably what I would look like as a zombie. Can you picture it?